What's going on YouTube? Cal can come at you with another Final Fantasy Rookie Relic video. If you guys are enjoying this, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and show your support. Alright, so hopefully I'll get this out on time. Because, well, I usually record these somewhat in advance and then just don't edit them because I am lazy. Anyway, the bonus battles for the ultimate battles dropped for 13 today, which means the second half of the banner dropped. So, well, yesterday? Technically last night at this point. But, anyway, let's take a look at the banner. First up, we have the Neruda, which I thought was called Nirvana in 13 too. Or 13, sorry. Maybe it wasn't, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's Weapon for Hope, 82 attack, 124 magic, 63 mind. It's a thrown weapon, so limited usability there. Changes Hope's Soulbreak to Divine Judgment, deals 4 magical attacks to all target, grant burst mode to the user, and temporarily envelop the user in a holy light. So 4 AoE holy magic attack, which is quite nice. You don't see that too often outside of Alexander, if I'm not mistaken. And envelop the user in a holy light, so it gives him unholy. Now, I do believe this is black magic holy damage, not white magic, because it would usually say white magic damage. So that's kind of interesting, I think, because like I said, you don't usually see white magic or holy damage when it's not white magic. Or rather, when it... No, yeah, holy magic damage is usually white magic. Anyway, Purification deals 4 magic holy and elemental damage to one target, attacks rather. And Obliterated deals 4 magic earth and elemental damage to one target. So that's quite nice. Having the holy attack, holy damage is really, really good. Holy and elemental, so obviously you'll never be, you know, absorbed unless they're just immune to magic or just these specific elements. In which case, well, you're just upset. But you'll probably figure out if they're immune to holy by the initial burst. Or you just, you know, not use it because you looked up the information beforehand and want the boss. Get out of here, Rustic. No! Stop it! Anyway. Continuing on. First, he's making cameos in my... my Kingdom Hearts videos, now just in my Record Keeper videos. He didn't even play this game. Next up, we have Rain's Gloves. 89 attack, 124 magic. Changes Sid Rain Soulbreak to Seraphic Ray. Deals 5 magic holy damage. 5 magic holy attacks to all targets and temporarily lower their holy resistance. So, this is actually quite nice as well. Again, we're seeing, you know, magic holy damage is not white magic holy damage. Seraphic Ray, I think, is actually an attack he uses in the game against you. So that's quite good. If... I don't know what I was saying. It also gives Imperil Holy, which is quite nice. That doesn't really combo well with himself outside of this Super Soul Break again. So that's quite nice. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little distracted, so I keep repeating the same thing, not realizing I'm repeating them. I like this Soul Break. I don't know, I feel like it's a little weird because it only combos with his, God damn it, Rustic! Now they just hear you in the background. The boys are just making cameos. Yeah, it doesn't really combo well with himself outside of his Super Soul Break. I'm not sure how long the Imperil Holy lasts, so I'm not sure if it'll be relevant on himself. Or rather, not on himself, but you guys get what I'm trying to say. I do like it, though. Interesting that it's a glove as well. Next up, we have the Physician's Staff for Vanille. 55 attack, 100 magic, 119 mind. Change Vanille Soul Break to Miracle Prayer. Also adds a small boost of holy damage. If Sid can use this, that'll be quite nice. I don't know if he can use staffs, though. He probably can. So a large amount of HP and restore and 1 ability used to all allies. I really like this Soul Break. Talked about this in the past. Yeah, the secondary effect isn't all that great. It's more situational than it is useful, but this is a Kiraga level AoE heal. And usually when you're using your AoE heal, you know, stuff like this, it's after you've gone down quite a bit on your ability uses. So it'll actually be helpful more often than not. But the only thing is, it's just a random ability. So you can't really control, like, you'd be like, hey, you know, I want you to restore my, you know, I want to restore my life siphon instead of, you know, my blade blitz or something like that. So, in that, it's not that useful, but I still think the secondary effect is quite nice, even if it's not the most useful thing. Next up, we have the Flameberg for lightning. I'm not sure if she already had, if this is its debut or not. I don't think it's been shown before. 128 attack. Here's Lightning Soul Break 2. Smite deals 3 physical attacks to one target and remove the delay from the user's action for 2 turns. That's really good. Only thing is, Lightning's she's a full chain user, so or power charge, however you want to call it, the power charge full chain combo. So what you could do is you could power chain into this, and then use full charge for the next 2 turns, which is quite nice. Although I'd rather just use power chain into something else, to be honest. Deals 3 physical attacks to one target and remove the delay from the user's attack for the next 2 turns. That's not bad. So, I feel like this is more of a soul break you would use if maybe like you're in a tight spot, or if you don't have any like equipment for lightning. You can, however, use this into her burst and in a burst command. Although, like I said, I could just power chain into her burst, so I would get almost the same effect out of it. I would just get 1 more additional attack out of this, I'm not really too fond of this. I do like Smite though. Like in actual 13, I like Smite. Next up, we have the Deneb Dwellers. Or Duelers. Why do I say Dwellers? Duelers. 105 attack, changes size Soulbreak to Caltrop Bomb, deals 3 ranged physical fire attacks to all targets, and temporarily raise a party's attack a moderate amount. So that's about 30%, which isn't bad. Again, you would use this if you don't have Shout or you're doing a Sid mission. So that's really, really good. This would help out in the current Sid missions, and I don't think it's bad. Like I said, I just think that Shout is infinitely better because it is better. I don't think it is better. I know it's better. But like I said, for Sid missions, you'd probably use something like this so that you can Roaming Warrior Wall. This isn't bad, though, for a Boostaga, because it supplies damage output along with the boost. Next up, we have the Partisan. For Fang, 125 attack, and his Fang Soulbreak to High Dive. Deals 3 jump attacks to all targets and temporarily lower the defensive resistance. Like, wait, all targets? Wait a minute, I thought it was only 1. Well, that's a lot better than I thought it was, because it lowers their defense and resistance. So, that's actually really good. Not gonna lie, that is really, really good. Yeah, there's nothing really much else to say about that, aside from that will stack with your break and breakdowns. The only thing you have to watch out for is potentially burst commands, like Tyro's, I don't know if it's Book of Demise. His offensive breakdown is the one that has the same effect as this, lowers the defense and res a large amount. So just watch out for that. Again, Ender Band of Relics, Tiger Claw. I think I have 7-star of this. 50 attack, 105 magic, 64 mind. Changes the default soul break to Tiger's Roar. Deals elemental magic damage to one target with a moderate chance to slow it. Probably not going to use it again. Like, if you do, you'll probably just because, I don't know, you don't have a slow break for the specific character that has this equipped. And we have the Tungsten Bangle. AoE heal, not bad, but once you get like an actual AoE heal, or, you know, something to that effect, this won't be as good. But the item itself is quite decent. It is a Bracer, 21 attack, 18 magic, 80 defense, 80 res, 18 mind. Unfortunately, I already have, do I have 2 7-stars of these? I might, or I might have 2 6-stars or something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, let's do a 100 gem draw and move on to the next banner. Nice if I get Sid's thing. Or Hope's Burst. Because I want more Mage Relics. That'll help me out quite a bit. Probably get a 3-star though. Oh, it's a shit. No way, no Tungsten Bangle. Oh, another Priest Miter. I mean, I guess this will help for the next time there's a 6th event, because this is my 2nd Priest Miter. It's the second time I pulled this off banner, by the way. So, and as minor resistance to instant KO. So that might help. I didn't know it had that, but I'm definitely gonna level it up now. These two separately, because that can dodge gravity-based attacks, as many of you know. Okay. Moving on to the next banner. This is actually the buff Soul Break banner right here. So what this banner is a bunch of relics that, help you buff yourselves up. First up, we have Shout. I don't really want to go back into too much detail over this because I just went over it on the Tactics banner, which I just uploaded late. 123 attack, large, temporarily raise a party's attack by a large amount, and grant some haste. Again, one of the best relics in the game. On a phenomenal character, and one of the best characters in the game. Wizard Rod, 50 attack, 117 magic, 105 mind. Change the Garnet subject to Divine Guardian. Grant major region and haste to the party, and temporarily raise their resistance a moderate amount. Important to note, this stacks with Wall. So that's really, really good. So you go Wall plus this. You're probably taking like no magic damage. And on top of that, you throw Shelga, magic breakdown on the target. And you're probably good to go. Unless this is an ultimate fight, in which case you'll still have to watch out every now and then and keep all your mitigation in check, or else you'll be in trouble. But this does give essentially two of the Trinity. It gives Hastega and a pseudo pseudo AoE heal, a pseudo what is it called, Medica, in the major region. I say pseudo because obviously region, you restore health over time as opposed to getting it all at once. Next up, we have what might be the worst item on this banner, which is saying a lot because this banner is pretty good. Or rather, this item is still pretty good, I should say. The shotgun for Vincent, 82 attack, 118 magic. Change Vincent's Soul Break to Cerberus Shell, deals 4 magic non-elemental attacks at all targets, then temporarily raises users the party's magic a small amount. Again, 20% magic boost, which is still relevant. Just having your own Faithka. 4 AoE magic attacks, that's quite nice. It is a gun, so not many people can equip it. I know Yuna, Ash. Those are the only magic users. Oh, obviously Vincent. Those are the only magic users I know that can equip this. But since this is a gun, you can use it for you can use it like a magic sword. You can use it offensively on a caster, or offensively, on an attack, or like a support character like Saz or Balthair. It's not gonna have the best attack, but it's still something. I wouldn't mind having this either, actually. I like Vincent, nice guy. Next up, we have the ever elusive Wall. 96 attack, 105 magic, 5 defense, 91 mind. Sentinel's Grimoire obviously changes Tyro's Soul Break to Sentinel's Grimoire. Temporarily raise a party's resistance and defense a large amount. All of you know how important this is at this point in the game. This is like this, and the Tyrus I think would probably be the #1 relics, or at least top 5, I should say, because we'd have Wall, Shout, and other things that I can't remember right now. But like this was the first, oh, look at that, Tyrus. Same Soul Break as Tyro, or same effect as Tyro. 49 attack, 100 magic, 116 mind. Continue Soul Break to Stone Skin 2, which is basically Wall. It's worth noting that I do think that overall, I think that this item right here is better because of how flexible this item is. Anyone can use this item, as opposed to the book, where only Tyro can use the book, but the book has very good stats because only Tyro can use it. Tyro can, do whatever role you want him to, and, that's that. So I do think that this item is better, simply because that any character can equip this, and it has decent magic, decent mind as well. So that's always good. All right? Yeah, Tyro's is a book. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. Next up, we have the Platinum Shield for Bosch. 17 attack, 127 defense, 83 res. Changes Bosch's Soul Break to Apocalypse Shield. Also adds a small boost to holy damage. Temporarily raises a party's attack a moderate amount, defense a small amount. This is basically Hand of the Emperor. I think Bosch might be a better character than Leon. I'm not entirely sure about that. Because I like, I've only used Bosch because I've got Platinum Shield. So I've used him. I know he has Knight 5, so that's amazing. I don't know if Leon has that as well. Not too sure. But this is a great soul break. This stacks with Shout, which is already just, phenomenal on its own. Because it's able to do that. A 30% boost to attack and a 20% boost to defense is great. Even if you don't have Shout, this is still great in, a physical party. And that's it. These are the cover relics. I don't know if there's more relics that you can get, like relevant relics. I'll take a look here real quick. Okay, and then what? Ichigeki. Okay, yeah, I guess that does technically offer a boost. All right, you got me there. Oh, okay. I guess it just has everything else in the pool. Okay. All right. I don't know why I thought there'd be more relics. Like, all the feature relics are right there. Jeez, I'm silly. Oh, God. This is what being up at 4 a.m. does to you. All right. Get this 3-star. Okay. Was it from Final Fantasy 1? Maybe 3? Oh, this is from 4. Just Defender. Okay, don't really need that at all. Alright, so finally, we have the second half of the 13 banner. First up, we have the Punisher for Fang, which has a Super Soul Break attached to it. 120 attack, changes Fang's Soul Break to High Wind, deals 6 fire and wind jump attacks to one target, and temporarily lower its magic and attack a large amount. I really like how they're making Fang a saboteur in this game. Because like she's using like debliteration type things attached to her soul breaks, which is really, really nice. This one obviously is only one target, but it does fire and wind jump attack. So that means range enemies are no problem, and then you can have dual element. And it offers, defensive mitigation by lowering their attack and magic a large amount. So that's actually really, really good on a character like Fang, I think. Because she has high attack, and this will probably be doing some decent damage. Only thing is, I think Fang is somewhat limited in what she can equip. I'm pretty sure she can't equip swords. So, well, I mean, it's understandable because she used spears in the game. Next up, we have the Cirrus Sidearms. Changes Saz's Soul Break to Godsend, grants Protect, Major Region all allies, and raise their magic a small amount. Talked about this before, how I thought this is a bit awkward, but thinking about it a bit more, Saz is a support character, right? So even if this does seem a bit awkward, it's actually okay on Saz because, like I said, he's a support character. With this, you'll have your own Faithka, although it'll only be a 20% boost. You'll also get the Protega and Major Region. So then you would just need like a Hastiga and like an AoE heal. And then, you should be good with your mage party. 110 attack, it's not bad. I still think this is a bit awkward to have, but like the effects of it are really, really nice. Having Major Region might be, like I said, I think that's the part that I think is the most awkward because Saz has like probably no mind at all. So the Protega and Major Region won't last as long as you would like. But I do think this is a good soul break on Saz. Next up, we have the Star Seeker, an item which I would like to have still. 81 attack, 121 magic, changes Sarah's Soul Break. Oh, this is a bow for Sarah, by the way. Changes Sarah's Soul Break to Ultimate Arrow, deals 5 magic elemental attacks to all targets with a high chance to slow them. Just like it was in the game. It's the AoE attack. Obviously, it wasn't magic in the 13-2, but I mean, I don't know. Like, you don't have like the luxury of being able to switch around your stats. She did have to be a Ravager for this skill to be unlocked, which essentially translates to her being, a black mage. So I like that. High chance to slow. That's really, really nice as well. There are a few fights where you may need to slow, 1 or 2 targets for the conditions, or like, maybe everyone in the fight is susceptible to slow. And I think Sarah has a higher magic than Hope. The only thing is she's not as flexible ability-wise as Hope. Next up, we have Rain's Cloak. Changes Sid's Soul Break to Offensive Shift. Also, adds minor boost to Holy or minor Holy Resistance, I'm sorry. 10 attack, 17 magic, 110 defense, 110 res. Changes to Offensive Shift, like I said. Deals 6 magic and elemental attacks on one target and grants haste to all allies. I like this as well on Sid, because not only does it have offensive power, but it also adds Hastiga. Downside, Sid's more of a black mage. He doesn't really have... Oh, I'm not sure if it's his stats, actually. This doesn't have mind attached to it, though, so that makes me... I kind of want to say that he doesn't have the best mind, but light armor typically doesn't have mind on it. So I'm not sure if he actually does have decent mind or not. I do like his skill set as it stands, though. That is something. So I wouldn't mind having one of his relics, because he's the only darkness user in the 13 realm, and I think it's going to stay that way for a while, unless we get Caius. But even then, I don't think Caius would be more of a magic. I don't know what they would do with him in this game, actually. Anyway, next up we have the Winged Saint for Snow. 127 attack, 20 defense, and a Snow Soul Break to challenge. Deals 3 physical attacks to one target temporarily, raises defense a large amount, and temporarily attracts single target physical and black magic attacks to Snow. I think this is perfect for Snow, because challenge was an ability in 13 where you would attract all, like, you would get one enemy's attention and, like, you know, they would just attack you. I'm pretty sure this lasts longer than provoke, and I think Snow was the best Sentinel in 13. I'm pretty sure he was. I think he maxed out like 30,000 HP or something like that. So he was the best, Sentinel because of that. I like the Soul Break. Usage-wise, though, I'm not sure if I would actually use it. A lot of times I just like Soul Breaks because of how much they kind of like reflect the character's abilities in their respective game. I'm not really a fan of Soul Breaks like this that cause Sentinel, personally, because I feel like the characters that do it, like, you know, they'll raise their defense, and then, like, they might get bodied by magic because they might not have the highest resistance. At the same time, though, you can just equip them with, you know, high resistant like accessories and equipment with realm synergy, so they'll have decent res in that realm as well. I wouldn't mind getting that, though, if I got that from our 100 gem draw. Next up, we have Sarah's Gloves. Relic already have. 24 attack, 28 magic, 89 defense, 85 res, 19 mind. Change Sarah's Soul Break to Clockmaster. Deals 2 magic and elemental attacks on one target and reduce the casting time for the next 4 turns. Oh, it's 4 turns? Jeez. I thought it was like 2 or 3. I like this Soul Break. Because it really calls back to 13-2. But I also really like the secondary effect of it, lowering the casting time for the next 4 turns, giving you quick cast. I'm not really sure on, like, the casting time of, like, meteor or stuff like that, but you'll definitely see a notable increase in, like, how fast, like, she'll be able to cast after, you use Clockmaster. So that's quite nice. And like I said, she has higher magic than Hope. Hope has pretty high magic, too. I'm not sure where he is in the rankings, though. I just know that he's not Adia, Lulu, or Vivi, so those are their top 3. That could have changed. I don't know what Sid's magic is looking like, but I'm going to do my 100 gem draw here and end this video off, because I've probably been talking for about 20 minutes or so. Maybe half an hour, because my mouth is getting kind of dry now from all this talking, and I have other things to record. So, ooh. Of course. Get my hopes up just to put me the flump down. I don't know what number Tiger Fang this is. Oh no, I definitely have... I can't even come on this one anymore, because the other one I have is 7-star already. Alright, well, this is okay. Because Tiger Fang, or Tiger Claw. I want to say Tiger Fang all the time. Jeez. That could have been a real relic, but, you know, I have to get the shared ones, because why not? That's going to be it for this video. As usual, you guys know the deal. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to show your support. I do enjoy reading all your comments. Be sure to share these videos around with your friends that enjoy Final Fantasy Recap, as it really does help me out along with leaving a like. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media, link down below, including Discord, where we get together, talk about Final Fantasy Record Keeper, and Final Fantasy in general. I almost said Kingdom Hearts right there, which is why I paused, because I just recorded that before this. And I will see you guys next time. Later.